He's the idea if he doesn't see him. How many years older than me and tea leaves? Someone has turned it out. I'm going to marry the little princess now, so that my mother can enjoy her happiness. I'm just your bad guy. Okay. I must have your sense of one day. We are the palace ladies. No matter who you are. The scholar who was born under the East wife actually became the Spider-Man, the Prime Minister of the Daliang dynasty. Why are the Rui standing there? Could it be that you still want to follow Ruyan? I don't call you a chance. It seems too born. I've changed. He only knew that he had become the Prime Minister since he was born. But I don't know if it's my backer that I'm going to see if I'm going to be in this life. You and I are all sick. You actually want to take QQ medicine. Isn't this going to kill someone? You guys are all unscrupulous. Old sex is like a dark person. Why? How dare you hit me? I am now the young master's fiancé. Do you still need to choose a life? It's impossible to call you clearly. His is the second lady. This is Uncle Guan. I can't see him. Westridge West. How could this be the case? If you want someone to come here, put this wife. I'll repeat, your elder sister's wife. In the future, at the Liu family. Who dares to bully my mother? Just go against me, my kung fu lady. It took me many years to become the Prime Minister's wife in my previous life. And wait for Wan Qing to fulfill his filial piety. This life. I'm going to marry the little lady now. Very good mother Xiao Fuyue has a good fortune. But my mother came with a dowry. Why do you give me a girl? She deserves the crime of stealing property. My sister doesn't agree. We can go to the nearby area to travel with money. You think you're a family. The British Meritorious House is amazing, right? I'll tell you. That small industry Qinlang is a romantic liberty. Good days are very late. I thought of this little master who was so stinky, and I don't know how to spread the evil. The woman's father was the young master's life-saving benefactor. The young master was born for him. To repay kindness. There is no friendship with him. His reputation. Which woman will marry him in the future? I'm going to marry. Why can't my little master afford to be famous? The ugly his reputation is, the more I get. Also called Hongma. He's half stupid. Mother and mother make decisions for their daughter. How could my daughter marry you? Princess White's wedding letter. How can anyone marry us? But this marriage belongs to my sister. Why can't my mother watch you jump into the fire pit? Father and daughter. You're willing to try at home. It seems that there is no idiot. He is alone and helpless. He doesn't have to serve me. I'll ask the doctor to take his pulse sooner or later. Buy 6 or 7 more mothers to serve the aunt's mother. How can each other accommodate so many people? Then I'll give him my entire theater to live in. Anyway, I'm going to get married. If that young master has something to do. After getting engaged, I look down on countless women's backgrounds. Wouldn't it be a waste of grievance after marrying? Dad will give you more gifts for Kung Fu. How could they look down on it? This red gold ruby face is to leave your daughter. Willing to suffer some grievances. It's not to use the Wang family to send troops. This is the gift that Xiaoshang gave to the noble lady. 3 pounds of tea leaves. These eggs are fresh bags. It's an egg. A bunch of messes. I usually cure all the people under my face. Daughter. Who told him to be the prime minister with long? Now I'll go. There is a big red envelope first. Zhanghua Kung Fu Fart. Thank you for your hard work. Please have a tea here to rest. I'm Lu Rui. What you ask the scholar to do. It's not as valuable as the box in the hiring. That's right, if Miss Yechi sees these. I'm afraid I'll regret it to death. Good you dog slave. How dare you talk about being a lady? Look, I won't tear you. My sister chose this marriage by herself. Why are you scary again? If my sister is jealous of the betrothal gift, why don't we change the marriage? Who said I was jealous? Even though Wang Sheng is so poor. But I took out most of my belongings and works to ask for them, and gradually I valued them. Why? Yes. How many years older do I want to be when I see you and I am? People have found out their money. Can be seen. He really values you very much, so I want to see him. What did my mansion give you? I remember not so much in my previous life. Our betrothal gifts are all delivered. This is what I can understand. All are ordinary objects. For ordinary people in Beijing. Probably expensive. But for a real high-ranking official like a duke's mansion. Just Taigu is just fooling you into a rags like you who have never seen the world. What are you calling? Isn't it just a servant? Do you know what you're using to replace? This is the jade pendant of the current emperor. Even the engravings are written by His Majesty. How could I do such an important posture? Of course, it's because of the noble character of Rui. Such a thing deserves a bird. But the beast is the king. This is a pig's face full of scolding. You're a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding you. You grew up. You're not going to die. Kneeling on the top. It turns out that he is disrespectful to His Majesty. Just kneel overnight. No, 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 no. A ghost's quick way. Becoming a monk as follows. Lu family. Sure enough, the tutoring is very strict. The young master will be satisfied. Cinderella. You will tell you the passionate direction below. Liquid cutting. A spring and so on. Listen to Xie Rui. Thank you for helping to relieve the situation. How did you know my identity? This jade pendant was given by His Majesty personally. Except for the young master himself. But no one will carry it on you at any time. Besides, this guy has been watching your performance. I guess you are the famous Duke Binghua and the little daughter Qin Qinger and Miss Lu so smart. I guess I was trying to come here for disguise. My sister-in-law wants to know why I want to marry the rumored liar in the capital. I already knew the answer. Corbo's dim. Inaction father. There is also a vicious holiday. You have a hard time in this home. But you don't worry. Just out of the old nest. A tiger's mouth is a wolf eating a tiger. Only after trying it will you know. Besides, even if you have a love that I can't take away from now on, I'll be really interesting. As for the valuable, I hope the young master will take back the things he sent out. There is no reason to reply. What phone to pick up a bride? I'll go. Always weird. Like a little fairy. Rest assured. You can arrange everything. I'll make you want to meet someone. Delay auspicious time. Open the door quickly. Don't work hard. Don't even think about going out from here today. What should I do if I do? If you offend the Duke's mansion, The master will definitely beat us to death. Why don't these two families stay here for a big air? I'm afraid something happened. What job to do? How to get over? Mr. Su here. But that courtyard. You can't wait. Who dares to stop me? Mr. Su's happy day. You're not lucky. Who dares to stop me from answering?